Are you considering joining eXp? Really trying to analyze it, but you're struggling to make the move because you've seen some mixed reviews on the internet? Well, to help you make this decision, and if you stay to the end of the video, today I'm going to go ahead and list down a bunch of the negatives of eXp. I've been at eXp a long time, so I know the negatives, and I just asked you to consider that if you can't deal with these negatives, then you probably don't want to come to eXp. That's the honest truth. Hello, welcome back to my channel. I'm John Sellers, real estate coach and top 1% influencer at eXp. I'm here back with another video for you. And if you're a realtor that is looking to sell more real estate, at the same time really creating health, wealth, and freedom in your life, then you're going to want to catch all of my videos. So please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell down below so you don't miss any of my future videos. Well, eXp is one of the fastest growing real estate companies in the world, and it's actually one of the fastest growing in history. But it's not perfect. No company's perfect, and I imagine where you're at is not perfect. However, what I'd like to do today is share with you some of the negatives that you should think about, 5 negatives, that if these are a problem for you, then you probably ought to not come to eXp. We have so many agents coming here now, individual agents, teams. We have brokerages shutting down and bringing their whole brokerages over to eXp. So there's obviously got to be a lot of great reasons why people to come to eXp. Well, let me share with some of the negatives of why people actually come and leave, and what they're worried about and why that is. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll talk about what these 5 negatives are. So please know these negatives aren't in any order. We just happen to number them 1 through 5, but it's really not the number 1 reason or the number 5. It's just giving you 5. So here we go. Agents, what's the negative? If you can't handle change and doing things differently. Whenever you change brokerages, and I've seen agents that have been in a company for 17 years, and they go and they just get so overwhelmed because things are different. And they forget that no matter where they're at, they go, it just takes a little bit of effort in doing things a little bit differently. And if you actually follow instructions, I'm amazed at how many agents come over, and we've created a guideline that if my agents follow it specifically, it is so simple. But I'm amazed at how many agents choose not to follow instructions. They'd rather go the hard way or gripe and complain about the way it used to be, rather than actually going with the program that we've set up with concierge and videos to actually make the onboarding process simple. And if they get frustrated, they have lots of people to reach out to. But if you're one of those people that can't handle a little change, and you can't handle a little newness and some frustration because of the bigger picture, then gosh, you do not want to come to eXp. So number 2, if you need a physical office, eXp is not the right place. Now, is it a negative of eXp? I don't think so. I'm going to say it's a negative, but it's really more a matter of what your personality is. I was a guy that always liked working out of my home office. Even when I had an office at the last company I was with, I rarely ever opened my door because I had work to do. I wasn't there to play or socialize. I was there to get my work done, and I scheduled when I wanted to see other agents. So if you're a person that needs to go and hang out with a bunch of people at the office and not really be getting your business done because the top producers are focused in their offices, then eXp may not be the right place for you. Does it mean you can't be social at eXp? No, not at all. What I've found is the community is amazing, the way we connect with each other and get to know other people and help out and support. But again, if you have to go somewhere physically every day to connect with people there, then eXp is not going to be the place for you. All right, so here we go on number 3. This one's going to be a little harsh and it's going to be direct. If you are not a self-starter and you can't work independently, and what I mean by that is you may build a team, but if you are not a self-starter, if you have to go into the office and have a manager tell you what to do all the time and do the rah-rah, eXp may not be the place because you're going to have to be a self-starter with eXp. Many of the times, unless you've got a team that you've built, you're going to be working at your home office. You're going to have to make sure that you block out the distractions. Now, does that mean that eXp is against office space? No, you can get your own office. You're just gonna have to pay for it, and there's many ways to do that, and we provide some different ways to do that is amazing. But for the most part, you have to be the one that's a starter. You have to be the one that makes it happen. The experienced agents know that. No matter whether they went to a physical office or not, they know it's about what they do. And I think a lot of times agents come in and they think, oh, I need help. I need someone to motivate me. Well, guess, if you want to be successful in real estate, you got to be a self-starter. You got to motivate yourself. It isn't going to be eXp that's going to do it. Moving on to reason number 4, joining for the wrong reasons. And it ends up becoming a negative. So what do I mean by that? Is first, one of the things that I see after being here for a long time and helping a lot of agents and seeing agents come, and luckily more come than go. That's why you can see why our incredible growth. But what they come for is a lot of times they've been told this story, they're going to get rich through revenue share. And while there's many agents that have created an incredible lifestyle through revenue share, I'm one of those. Through my investments in real estate through the years, it's created amazing cash flow, and through revenue share, it's created an amazing life for me that I get to help agents grow their businesses and create the life they want. However, the number one reason to come to eXp is because it's a great place to sell real estate. And there's so many added benefits that you're selling real estate somewhere else, but you got so many more benefits to do the same thing here and be able to create more money. And revenue share is one of those, but rarely should it be the main reason you come to eXp, because it's not a cakewalk. And so what I've seen is agents come to eXp, they've been sold a bill of goods, they think they're a hot shot in real estate, they come over and 2 months they haven't got this huge rev share and all these people aren't following them. And they go, well, this isn't what I expected, I'm gonna leave. So I'd hate to see that be the only reason you come to eXp, or that's the number one reason. There's gotta be more reasons than this, but tell you this, revenue share is the real deal. And if you do wanna grow it, I can definitely show you how to do that. But in the meantime, it is the most amazing place to sell real estate. So last one that really drives me nuts is that agents come over to eXp and they know we're a technology company. And they know that there's systems we're gonna have to use, and then they come over and they just start trying to do deals, but they don't wanna figure it out. And I'm not saying they have a bad attitude, but it's really a matter of like, it's very simple. Like, okay, how do we get in touch with the broker? We have eXp World. Need to go to eXp World. It's open 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. And once you've figured out how to use that, what I have found, because I was 54 when I joined eXp, I'm not a young guy in terms of technology, I was nervous. But what I found after using eXp World, it was the best thing that ever happened, because now I don't have to wait when I want to talk to the broker. I can go in and we've got right into the 12 hours a day and go into the campus and get questions answered. I can get my accounting questions answered. I'm not waiting, playing phone tag trying to get those answers. We have 1,000 people that work for eXp that are on the cloud campus, 12 hours a day, 5 days a week. What's that like at your brokerage today? But does that mean you have to download something to your computer and you have to figure out how to use it? But it is once you've actually used it, it is so amazing. And the other is, if you're not going to take advantage of the training and you need the training, that's a bummer. Don't come. But that is one of the challenges. If you don't get used to actually how to use our system that's set up to make your life easier and better, then you are not going to be happy at eXp. And you know, the truth is, when you think about it, how often do you actually go in and talk face to face with your broker? Most of the time when it's important, right? Like, you may run into them in the office and talk, but when you've got an important issue, you're usually having a conversation over the phone, right? So very similar, but just people have to get used to doing something different. So there you have it. I've given you some of the negatives. You know, are there more? I'd have to try and find some, but I got to tell you, I'd like to say that I have an unbiased opinion. I don't. I've been here at eXp for over 5 years now. I've got a large team. I've been in the business for 30 years, and it's the best brokerage I've ever been at. But again, as I always say, it's not perfect. And everybody's not a perfect fit. If they were, there'd only be one company in the whole world. If everybody had it all figured out, there'd only be one company. But there's not. There's different flavors for different folks. But what I can tell you is our flavor's really good, and that's why we're having tremendous growth. And yes, do people leave? Yes, that bums me out. But I find a lot of people come for the wrong reasons, and that's why I want to share those with you. And again, the big thing is, if you are a great agent already, if you are an agent that is a self-starter, you're an agent that wants more opportunity than you have today, that you can take what you're doing now and just add more ways to make money and grow even faster and have a better life, then you owe it to yourself to really dig deep into what the pros of eXp are and how this company could actually work for you, like it's worked for me and thousands upon thousands of other agents that I know personally that it's been a game changer in their lives. Hello again, John Sellers here, realtor, coach, and top 1% influencer at eXp. Hey, if you want more content like this about real estate, about investments, about health, wealth, and freedom, then you're gonna wanna subscribe, because I'm gonna be putting those out on a regular basis, how I help other agents create that, how I've been able to create that in my life, real life experience, I'm going to put it out there for you. And so please like, subscribe, share, and hit the bell so that you can get notified when new videos come out. If you'd like to know more about partnering with me at eXp, how I can help you grow your business, grow your life, get the results you're looking for faster and easier, in the description below, there'll be some contact information. Reach out to me. Let's have a strategy session. No pressure, no obligation. Again, thank you very much, and we'll see you on the next video.